2021 was full of COVID news. Vaccines, variants, infection rates, transmissibility, this is the science that dominated the news for most of the year. Meanwhile, though, behind all the COVID headlines, other science was happening. It's true. Scientific discovery and new research did not stall just because everyone else was preoccupied with the pandemic. Scientists were still discovering amazing things, making medical breakthroughs, and teaching monkeys how to play Pong with their minds. While the rest of the world was busy arguing about vaccines and whether or not asking someone to wear a mask for 5 minutes goes against everything America stands for. There was a lot of amazing research in 2021, way too much to put in one video, so this list includes the ones with the most wow power. Wow is a subjective measurement, though. There were lots of runners-up, so if the scientific study that wowed you the most in 2021 doesn't appear on this list, know that it was almost certainly a reluctant decision. Before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button. First is the malaria vaccine. Merriam-Webster chose the word vaccine as the 2021 word of the year. It was really the COVID-19 vaccine that inspired this decision, even though the COVID vaccine was not technically a 2021 thing. Still, it's been big talk ever since, though sadly the talk is more about politics than acknowledging that an end to the pandemic might actually be possible. You know, if only. The COVID vaccine wasn't the only big vaccine news in 2021, though. According to Nature, 2021 also saw the approval of a vaccine that prevents malaria, a disease that kills around 400,000 people every single year. The RTSS vaccine is not super impressive on paper in small children. It probably only prevents 30% of severe malaria cases, and that's after 4 doses. Still, malaria is such an insidious disease that even a 30% efficacy rate adds up to about 23,000 lives saved every year. That's significant enough that the World Health Organization has backed the vaccine and recommended it for distribution in countries with high rates of malaria. Second is the mind-controlled monkey. Just in case you've always suspected that Elon Musk might be sort of evil, well, here's more fuel for that fire. In April of 2021, Neuralink, Elon Musk's bizarre brain machine company, released a video of a monkey supposedly playing Pong with his mind. According to The Verge, the monkey was using a brain implant to control the game. But the way the company made the announcement wasn't exactly model science. There was no peer-reviewed paper in an accredited journal, just a video played at a live Neuralink event. Much like a video one might play of a new model Tesla, or the pyramid scheme that will make you rich, just so long as you can find $3,000 to put down as your initial investment. Without any real science to back it up, we really have no way of being sure that the video wasn't filmed with Elon Musk off camera, actually controlling the game, while the monkey watched the ball bounce back and forth. Also, no one has really said what became of the monkey after this whole weird experiment. Will he have a Pong-playing implant in his brain forever? Or will he eventually end up on the dissection table, like so many other lab animals before him? Ultimately, though, it's a monkey playing Pong with its brain, so whatever. Number 3 is of the most famous discovery that reported in 2021, that of replacing air conditioners. Everyone loves whites, which is why we wash them separately from darks and use bleach, even though we know that bleach is terrible for the planet. But extra whites are more than just a laundry preference. They can be immensely useful for other things too, like ending the need for air conditioning. In April of 2021, Axe Applied Materials and Interfaces announced that engineers at Purdue University had created the world's whitest paint. This stuff is so white that it reflects 98.1% of the sunlight that hits it. This is significant because if you painted a rooftop with the stuff, it would actually function as air conditioning. That's pretty awesome when you consider that air conditioning is responsible for about 12% of all home energy use. So if you painted a whole city with super white paint, you'd cut back on an awful lot of emissions. What no one is really talking about, though, is what super white paint might do to human eyes if you covered a whole city with it. Snow only reflects like 80% of the sunlight that hits it. And we all know what happens to your eyes if you look at snow without sunglasses. While it would probably only be roofs covered with this paint, it's kind of hard not to wonder how many unfortunate people would be blinded after accidentally looking down from a helicopter or something. Number 4 is the most advanced research, or better said is the discovery of another planet. Yes, the other planet, the Planet X. In the 19th century, a crazy wackadoo self-proclaimed astronomer named Percival Lowell initiated a desperate and expensive search for the rogue planet he thought was orbiting the sun somewhere in the outer extremes of the solar system. Lowell also believed that there was a civilization on Mars and that Venus had spokes like a coronavirus. So no one really took him seriously. The theory of Planet X was based on the fact that Neptune has kind of a funky orbit, which some people thought could potentially be attributed to the gravitational pull of a much larger, distant planet. This was before anyone knew about Pluto, by the way. Today, the idea that Planet X, also called Planet 9, exists is still kind of controversial. In 2016, researchers at Caltech published a study they said confirmed its existence. Some other scientists, though, went, "No, that's just observation bias." So the researchers tried again, and in September of 2021, announced that their findings were not observation bias, and even went so far as to provide an educated guess about where we might actually be able to find the 9th planet. The new study didn't convince everyone, though. There are still people who don't think there's a 9th planet out there, and we won't really know for sure if they're right until someone actually sees the elusive Planet X. On the number 5th position we have a biotechnological discovery. Scientists have finally completed DNA sequencing of million-year-old mammoth. Another stupid thing about Jurassic Park was the idea that you could bring back an animal that went extinct millions of years ago using DNA you pulled out of a piece of amber. But alas, it does kind of seem like it might be kind of sort of theoretically possible. According to Nature, scientists were able to retrieve DNA from mammoth teeth they found in Siberian permafrost. The owner of these particular teeth lived around 1.6 million years ago, which makes the DNA the oldest to have ever been successfully sequenced.
Before you get excited about the future opening of Pleistocene Park, researchers don't plan to use the information to resurrect a mammoth. Not these researchers, anyway. Geneticists at Harvard Medical School have different ideas. In September of 2021, they got a $15 million grant to resurrect the woolly mammoth, which they claim could have a bunch of real-world benefits like helping restore the Arctic ecosystem and saving the endangered Asian elephant. Frankly, that all just sounds like a bunch of dumb excuses for doing something mind-bogglingly cool, but whatever. Number 6 is the infamous discovery of synthetic coffee. Everyone loves coffee, except people who are weird. In fact, according to New Atlas, coffee is a huge industry. Globally, coffee growers produce and distribute nearly 22 billion pounds of Morning Joe every single year. And demand is only expected to increase as more and more people devote substantial portions of their paychecks to overpriced pumpkin spice lattes and non-fat mochas. This is great news for coffee growers, but it's not so great for the earth. Coffee plants love the sun, so growers will need to deforest land in order to increase production. There are also questions about how sustainable coffee is. It uses a lot of water, it has to be transported long distances, and as the climate changes it's not going to be easy to find new places to grow it. In September of 2021, scientists in Finland announced that they'd created coffee in a lab. And what's more, it tasted similar to actual coffee, which frankly isn't really that great of an endorsement. The technology scientists developed to create their fake coffee uses cells from real coffee plants, but it also uses 94% less water and creates 93% less carbon emissions than coffee that comes from traditionally grown beans. And you may be able to find this tastes similar to coffee product on store shelves in about 4 years. Discovery number 7 is that old people have better genes. Humans and Captain Jack Sparrow have been searching for the fountain of youth for almost as long as we've been capable of understanding our own mortality. As it turns out, the fountain of youth may have been inside us all along, in some of us, anyway. In May of 2021, researchers at the University of Bologna in Italy compared the DNA of people older than 105 to the DNA of healthy people in their 60s. According to eLife, they found that people who made it into their 100s tended to have certain genetic changes that cause increased activity in a gene responsible for maintaining healthy cells. In other words, supercentenarians are just better at repairing their own cells and getting rid of damaged cells than the rest of us are. This ability can help fend off a host of age-related diseases, especially cancer, which happens partly because damaged cells don't die like they're supposed to. The research also found that supercentenarians had fewer mutations in certain genes than us ordinary humans, which may also help protect them from things like heart disease. So it's not luck that lets you live to be 100, it's genetics, and possibly also avoiding stupid, risky behavior as a youngster. What does this mean for the rest of us? Nothing, really. If you've got the right genetics, you might live to be 100. If not, well, try to make the best use of the time you have. Last but not the least is the discovery of 3D meat. Lab-grown coffee isn't so scary. Probably because coffee comes from a plant, and growing a plant in a petri dish, and it seems like it's maybe one step removed from growing it in a pot. Lab-grown meat though, that's a pretty big ick hurdle to try to get over from a mental perspective. Science can do it, though. In fact, not only can they lab-grow a piece of meat, but they can also 3D print it, too, which is all kinds of bizarre. According to New Atlas, in August of 2021, scientists announced that they'd successfully used the stem cells of a Wagyu cow to build what basically amounts to a living 3D model of the world's most expensive piece of steak. To achieve this, researchers had to grow the various types of fat, muscle, and blood vessel tissues and then carefully arrange them, so the finished product had the right amount of marbling. Or so they say. Not gonna lie, the photos of this stuff just look like clumps of bright pink meat jelly. So it may be a while before you can order 3D printed Wagyu beef at Outback Steakhouse. Notably, no one has said anything about the taste and texture of 3D printed beef. Probably because researchers looked at their creation and went, yeah, maybe it's too soon. If you like it, please make sure to hit the subscribe button so you could get our videos first.